there, Sue Geelan again. This week we're going to be talking about loving others. So who are these others that come in and out of our lives? Well, I like to think that in our influence we have a graduating circle. So in the middle is me. Next to me, in the most closest circle, is my husband and kids. The next one after that is the extended family, following on from work, colleagues and friends. And then finally, the biggest circle is society, people in society and people in the world globally. And a lot of these people in these bigger circles, they can tend to come in and out of our lives, and what we kind of do and how we interact with them can make a difference in how we are as a person. So I wanted to tell you just a story about not so long ago of a company that I worked for. Now, I only worked with them for 2 years, so in the span of my working career, which is many years, no, I'm not going to tell you my age. Many years. You wouldn't think that it would have much of an impact. But it was a husband and wife team. And when I sort of worked for them, they gave me the roles of, here is the outcome. You schedule work for our employees or our contractors, and here's a few processes that we've known to work in the place, not like known to work. I don't care how it's done, just get it done. And to be able to have that autonomy, which was the first time I've ever had that, before I worked as an aged care and as an admin assistant, where you're almost told what to do and how to do it. This was the first time that I had been in a position where the owners trusted me. They trusted me with doing my job. They trusted me with the reputation of their company, with interacting with customers and my ability to do the work for the contractors. Because of that trust and being given total autonomy, it grew me as a person in the fact that I was able to be more confident, know that I could do this, and it allowed me in retrospect to end up building my own counselling and relationship education private practice. Now, I'm not sure that if I didn't have had that job, whether I would have done that, because I wouldn't have known I was able to or capable of being autonomous, of actually sticking to a goal and getting it done. So, again, people who, as I said, 2 years is not a long time, but their influence allowed me to grow and into a way that I can help many hundreds of people in helping them to become the best that they can be and to have the relationships that they want. So, how can we interact with others? Let me give you 2 scenarios and sort of see, and just in reflection, sort of see which one are you. So the first one could be like major floodwaters. You go through life as a floodwater, pushing through and leaving devastation in your path. And devastation could be in how you treat people, whether you disrespect them, whether you use them for your own personal gain, whatever it is. Or the second one would be, or the second metaphor would be as a meandering river that you live your life going in between and moving as the landscape sort of allows by if there's an obstacle, moving around it without bulldozing your way through it. And with this calmness of meandering, you can then you can use other people's experiences as a knowledge to be able to grow yourself, to become, the best version of yourself. You don't have to keep reinventing the wheel. And, in that, people can, I suppose, in this meandering river metaphor, to be able to grow and develop from what you do and what you bring to them as well, and what you contribute to them. So that, you may not know what you do and how you influence people, but your life matters. So you can either, have it as a destructive force, or you can choose to, to help people and build people up. So that's my takeaway. Your life does matter. You may not know it, you may never know it. And especially this couple, they never will never know the impact that they had on me as a growth in person. So I'm challenging you to be that person, to be that inspiration, to be that growth in someone's life, and to be that meandering river, and because your life really, really matters. It's up to you to choose which one you want to do. So I'll sign off now. So have an awesome day, and you take care. Bye now.